こんばんは、侍たち。この私がただいま参上! Good evening and welcome to this evening's triumphant returning stream. I am your host, the Samurai of Tears, Namido no Samurai, also known as P-Chips, SG6. And thank you very much for anyone tuning in today. This is the first time I'm streaming in like 2 months. Yeah! Arigato! Thank you, Anya-san! God, 14-month streak? Blah!
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you, idiots. And I actually can't believe I missed my 12-month affiliate anniversary because of this stupid operation. But I am very glad to be back. Thank you for being here. And Eden as well, thank you. And also, welcome, Blade. Thank you very much for joining. And welcome to the Samurai Army. Very glad to have you along. There's going to be some weird stuff going on because everything is updated while I've been away. OBS did a big weird updatey thing, which was like, yes, you can't work unless we update, so I have no idea what's working on here, and the overlays are just going to be like, what's going on with this? So I've got like, multiple overlapping overlays of stuff that I disabled, but mostly it seems to be working, which is good. I'm just going to have to go back and spend some time tweaking, I think. But yes, we'll have to make up for it. I will hopefully be able to organise some kind of big anniversary type stream once I'm back up and running. And hey, there's my Zabitsi! Hey!
Welcome back.
Thank you as well, Mozambique. It's good to have you back, and it's good to be back. But yes, I say, once I can actually see properly again, I'll definitely be organising some kind of big stream with loads of giveaways. I've got loads and loads of games that I have been gathering during my blindness that I will be happy to give away. See what I mean about there's like a weird random delayed chime after my normal thing. It's weird. It's very weird. But yes, for those of you that were not aware or have not spoken to me too much about it, about 2 months ago I went into surgery on my only good eye, and I've gone from being partially sighted down to severely sight impaired, with the official word from my surgeon being, "Wow, your sight is really poor, isn't it?" Which I thought was hilarious. Hilariously understated, shall we say. Before I went in for my last checkup, we had to do that sight test where you look at the letters on the board, and so it's like, cool, through your right eye, which is one they did the surgery on. It wasn't too bad. With a little bit of help, I managed to get down about 4 lines, and that's my good eye. When it went to my bad eye, which hasn't had surgery on, couldn't even see the board, and he tried putting his hand up in the air, says, "Can you see my hand?" I'm like, "No." "Which one?" He's like, "What I'm holding up." I'm like, "You're holding an arm up?" His clothing started to blur in with the paint behind him. So I'm like, "No, can you see me waving?" I'm like, cool, yeah, I can see movement there. So that's when he said it. I was like, that was absolutely hilarious. So yeah, I'm currently, my vision's about 220, which I never understood until I went through all this. Like, 2020 vision is supposed to be perfect vision, meaning you can see something from 20 meters away that's 20 meters away. For me, I have to be within 2 meters to see something that's 20 meters away. So it's about a tenth of the normal vision range that most people should have, and that's with my corrective lenses on. Without my corrective lenses on, I'm lucky if I can see something within 10 centimeters. So while I'm not blind, I'm pretty much close to it. I'm legally blind in my left eye, and I am severely sight impaired at the moment until my vision heals. So it's been an interesting few weeks. I can definitely say that. The first week was just utter pain. I'm pretty sure the bandage that they put on after the operation came off, because I have never been in that much pain in my life. I couldn't blink. If my eyes were closed, it hurt. If I moved my eye, it hurt. If I kept my eyes open, I had to blink, and when I blinked, it hurt. I spent a majority of the 24 hours of each day with my fingers trying to prop my eyelids open, which were already swollen. I had brilliant black eyes. It was great. But yeah, even the hospital, like, I called them the morning after the operation. It was like, "This hurts more than anything ever. Can you help?" And they didn't get back to me for another 24 hours after that. So it was like 2 days of this. Thankfully, I did contact my GP. They got back to me within 8 hours of me saying, "Hi, I'm in constant agony. I haven't slept. Can you help?" And the doctor, like half an hour before closing, said, "Look, if you've got someone with you can get to us, or get to the pharmacy. I'll prescribe you some stronger painkillers." And they gave me codeine. I was very happy with that. It took, again, another 12 hours or so to kick in, but Yeah, it was good. That definitely helped. My sister was staying with me, so Princess Sully helped out. She cooked a lot of food for me, ran a lot of errands for me until I was up to going out, and I discovered a wonderful little tea room that does the best coffees ever. So there's definitely been advantages, but I went back to work last week, which was difficult, but the kids were great, and work's been really supportive, so it's getting there. I just have to wait another 6-7 weeks before my vision settles down, so it's this is an experiment just to see how well it goes. I can just about make out the text on the screen, so I can see what you guys are saying. And yeah, it was really nice to know the hospital cares, and like they didn't take it seriously. I think I said, "I'm in pain. Can someone help me?" And he got back to me a day later. I'm like, "Thanks for getting back to me." We're like, "Oh, we've just been so busy." I'm like, "I just needed to talk to someone for like 2 minutes. That's all it would have taken. 2 minutes." But yeah, agony. But yeah, so school's been really good. I went in for 4 days out of the 5. I was back in hospital on Wednesday, and then I had this week's been off as well because it's a half-term holiday. So, slow lead in, but it's difficult. It gets really difficult. I can barely read the computer screen, and doing that for 11 hours straight on the last Thursday was painful. But I managed it, which proves that I still got it. I think being an experienced teacher's definitely got its advantages. But either way, I am fit, I am healthy, I am well. I just can't see for Toppy. So it's gonna be interesting. But say today I'm gonna be playing a game that I've been able to play during my recovery period. So I know I'm good at this. Now, one of the things I do have to point out here, which you may have noticed if you were paying attention, is that Stream Avatars is updated. Since I've stopped streaming, they did a massive update. Like the program itself is updated like crazy. I'm gonna have to go through all the settings again, but it does look like everyone's avatars have reset to some of the basics. So it means that everybody is now a Prinny or a Rabbite. So apologies on that one. It has not remembered anyone's settings. I was set as a T-Rex, so I lost all my customization as well. But hopefully everything is still on your accounts. So if you've been a follower of the channel for a while, you should still have your avatars. And hopefully that's all still there though. So you can get in, you can change your avatars back to what they were, or even try something new out. I think all of the avatars should still be on there as long as it hasn't changed the settings for the shop. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, for the last 5-6 weeks though, I've been very much, it's not housebound because I've been able to get up and go out and go walk around, apart from last weekend because the storms were ridiculous. We had snow, I was so happy, but mostly been stuck at home or shuffling around to the corner shop and the local tea rooms. But I was just stuck at home watching a lot of TV and movies that I've seen before. I binge watched all of Star Trek Next Generation in 3 weeks, watched all 7 seasons, which is quite a lot of Star Trek. Rewatched a bunch of anime movies with my sister while she was here. So rewatched like Napping Princess and Weathering with You, which are both beautiful movies. Made me cry like crazy. Watched the entirety of Guilty Crown, which is insane. Insanely dark, but really nicely animated, and as long as you get past the trope of whiny teenage protagonist, pretty good series. I'm retrying through Seraph of the End, which is one some of my Japanese students recommended. Soul Eater, another one they recommended, and Supernatural. Hey, Witch Onions and I watching this afternoon. Very glad we're getting towards the end of this, and not overly impressed. The writing in season 14-15 has been a little bit lackluster, very predictable, but there's some good episodes in there. Like there's been a few at the beginning of 15 which I thought was really, really, really good. The last one we watched though, The Trap, that was pathetic. I wasn't happy with that episode, really not happy. But You Need a Hug? Oh no. You watched the one that I'm going to watch tomorrow morning with my breakfast. Oh, onions, are you anywhere near a cat? If so, hug the hell out of them. But I say, they're all locked again. Sorry. Apologies then. I'm going to have to play... Like I said, I'll play around with Stream Avatars a little bit now I know that it's done the reset thing. We'll fix that. And you and Sage have been watching some TNG. I did notice that. The funny side was, when I saw the little preview on Tuesday, the episode we were watching, of TNG, and yeah, I'm like, okay, I only just watched these episodes like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to jump in. I knew exactly which one it was. One with the drug planets, and then one of the saddest episodes of season 1. And I was like, so I said to Sage, right, I've just watched this episode. I'm not going to jump in. I'll not join you guys this week because I've seen this before, and I'm not going to ruin it for you. And the really sweet thing was, he goes, "Oh, the next episode had me in tears, but I won't spoil it for you in case you haven't seen it." I got very confused at him for that. I'm like, what do you mean if I haven't seen it? I had every episode of The Next Generation memorized by the age of 7. I read every encyclopedia and manual. I have the entire Star Trek fact file collection and Starship collections, and I have watched the entirety of Next Generation about 4 or 5 times, and had told him that. That's why he was watching it, because I'd said I was binge watching it, and he started wanting to watch it as well. So I thought it was really funny when he said, "In case you've not seen it." I was like, calm down. But yeah, Skin of Evil is quite an emotional episode. The little Easter egg, which I wish I could have pointed out, was though that in Symbiosis, the episode with the druggies, right at the end when Picard is leaving the cargo bay, if you look behind him, Tasha Yar waves. She leans across behind him and waves at the camera, because it was, even though it was screened before Skin of Evil, it was recorded after Skin of Evil. So she knew what was going to happen, so she put there's a little Easter egg in Symbiosis, which I thought was really, really cute. Yeah, it is a cute wave. It's just like, just like, if you know that you're going to leave a series and they're doing that, it's like, that is just such a way to say goodbye. You have to go back and watch it now, Onions. It's really easy to miss. Like, if you don't know you're looking for it, you pay attention to Picard in the foreground. But other than that, it's like, yeah. Yeah, it's just literally, it's in the background. She's just helping unload cargo or something. So that was pretty good. But yes, Onions, I will definitely let you know what I think of Supernatural in the morning after I watch it. I'll probably go out and have a big hot coffee with loads of cream on it just to console myself. But I'm expecting emotion right the way through this season now, because it's just going absolutely bonkers. Like the drug was lentils. Yeah, it's like we've got an entire planet hooked on lentils. Can't live without it. Well, props, man, props. Let's say, Eden, you've been watching Naruto. Oh, wow. As in, from the original series? Oh, man. Like, I started watching Naruto when it first aired, because we set up a film club at my university in, like, partnership with the Japanese embassy in Edinburgh. They came to our university, were showing films, and did, like, this big cultural exchange thing. And we went straight to them and said, "Hey, we want to watch more Japanese films. Can we set up like a society and watch Japanese films here?" And they went, "Yeah, that sounds really good." And so when Naruto first aired in Japan, 3 hours later, we had it downloaded and watched it in the club. And every week we did the same thing. People joined us every single week just to say, "Hey, we want to watch Naruto. Where's Naruto?" So we watched that every week, and it was the thing that kept our club going, to be honest. I gave up after episode 125, because the rest of that was just filler, and unfortunately kind of stopped with Shippuden as well. Yeah. I was a big fan, and I still run role-playing games from it, but yeah, there is a lot of filler in the original Naruto. It's about 200 episodes worth, I believe. But hey, stars! Hello. This is my first time coming back to streaming after having some major eye surgery, so I'm not sure how well it's going to go. I will be experimenting, and mainly this is just a stopgap for me before Elden Ring officially releases. I'm annoyed at the number of streamers and review sites that have been given the copy of the game like way early, and I've already sat and like one guy's played it for like 60 plus hours. It's like, it's not even out here yet. This makes me sad. But yeah, this is just a stopgap until then. Also seeing if I'm capable of streaming still. I think I'm doing okay. Like, I can just about make up make out what people are saying, but I am having to strain my vision quite a bit to read chat, so we'll see how tired I am after 2 hours. I might not be able to do the late night streams for a little while, but Sunday I should be okay for Sunday afternoon, I'm thinking. We'll just take it slow, we'll take it chill. Normally I would be streaming Dark Souls tonight. I've been really getting into that, and Miles Mincy's been helping a lot with Dark Souls. But because it's so dark, I found myself when I loaded it up really difficult to distinguish between what everything is. So I'm taking a break from that one until my vision's back. But I will be playing some Code Vein tonight. Now, Code Vein, if you have not heard of it or haven't played it yourself, is a lot like Dark Souls, so I thought it was quite a good substitute. But it's anime Dark Souls. It gets compared a lot because it has a lot of very similar themes to it. In the idea, you can die very quickly. You gather stuff that you power up to, like, power up your weapons, to level up, to buy stuff. It's the same kind of idea. They call it haze in this rather than souls or blood shards or whatever. So it's a very Souls-like game, and it very often gets compared. I personally prefer this over Dark Souls, but I think that's possibly because I find it easier to see. And yeah, it's just basically, it is anime Dark Souls. I'm gonna when I load it up, we'll watch through the opening. I'm gonna make a new character. I debated about this one, like, do I continue on with my old character, who is level 150? Or do we start again? I thought, let's start fresh, so that people from the beginning can see, appreciate some of the difficulty in it. Because at the moment I'm one-shotting most things, and that's not fun. It's not supposed to be like that. So, yeah. We'll go through it. We'll make a character. We'll play through the first couple of areas, and then hopefully that'll take a good couple of hours. Hey, Sage is here! Hello, Sage. Welcome in. How did the end of your dungeon go in Digimon? Was it Digimon World 2 you're playing at the moment? I think it is. By the way, hey Sage, good to see you. And yeah, so looking back at Dark Souls reminds you a lot of the reasons you, the things you disliked in it. Yeah, that makes sense. And there's definitely things that they've improved on over time. And you can see that going back to the older games quite a bit. From what I've heard, Elden Ring fixes everything. It takes the best of all of them and puts it all into one big open game. I am very much looking forward to it. It's already preloaded, so good to go on that one. And yeah, Backpig's Digivolved. Nice. What did you Digivolve to? Did you get Angemon? Did you manage to get Angemon? Backpig Digivolves to Angemon. So, and I like the fact you call it Batpig, because Batpig was always the old meme that we had in the Digimon community for Patamon, but the meme was smack the Batpig, because there was loads of like innuendo and stuff. It's like Gabumon gave me the horn and smack the Batpig. So I'm glad that you've gone with the Batpig approach. Oh, you didn't get Angemon? Oh man, what did he become? What did you get? So you've heard a few things you're concerned about. Ubisoft-style open world was mentioned in a review, which terrified me for the style of game. Well, yeah, the fact they've gone for a much larger open world approach in Elden Ring. But I watched, I think it's called Iron Pineapple. He does a lot of reviews of Dark Souls games, plays a lot of Souls-like stuff, and he is raved about it. He says, it feels like the game, even though it's open world, he needs to... got distracted there. Yeah, it says it feels like just one open area of Dark Souls. He says it's just like you've got sections that feel like entire levels and areas. So you'll go into a castle, which is the entire size of the opening of Demon Souls. And then you've got even the side quests all feel like complete areas. So I'm excited for it. And I like open world areas. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. I guess I'd be worried if there's a lot of those go and collect these items which are scattered everywhere all over the world style Ubisoft open world style games things. But from what I've heard, it never feels like that. It's just like it's Dark Souls but you're rewarded massively for your exploration. Everywhere you go, there's something. Like the little side quests all feel like they're part of the story. So it's generally been, picking up a ton of herbs as you ride through fields. I think they've probably just focused on one little thing. Just said there's like Iron Pineapple had pointed out saying stuff. There's crafting, but you can completely ignore it. It's there, but you don't need it. Gathering, it's not like a major thing. So hey, I'm interested to try it. And then it's like I think it's going to be a Dark Souls that you can play how you want to play type game. So if you're wanting to do a lot of crafting and gathering, maybe that'll be a thing. But so you'll be playing and probably sitting streaming it at 11 p.m. Yeah, nice. I'm hoping to try it out before I go to bed, so I might get a good hour in myself, but that'll probably just be character creation, which is what I'm about to do now. So hey, and said you're also going to try putting up the VODs on YouTube. Fair enough, but it's a shame you need DNA digivolving to get Angemon. That's lame. Patamon is supposed to digivolve into Angemon. Angemon is only like he's champion level. He's not even that strong. He's just cool. But yeah, the Code Vein character creation, which I'm about to get into because I think that's a bit we need to jump into here, is one of my favourite character creations because it's the same engine they use for the remakes and new games of God Eater, so it's very customizable. The costumes aren't great. Like God Eater does better costume customization, but there's a lot of options. Like there's so many options you can do in it, and I love it. And we're gonna jump in. I'm gonna make a male character because my main is female, but thankfully you can make multiple characters, and each one carries its own save. I don't like the way they auto overwrite saves, which is the reason I'm not going to play my main character, because I don't want to lose the progress I've made on that one. But we'll make a new character, show that off for a little bit, and show you my horrible playstyle. Although, I kind of want to hopefully flex a little bit on this, because there's some bosses in this game that people say are like really difficult. Like they go, oh, this is the hardest boss ever, I've been fighting this for like 2 to 4 hours, and I still can't get past it, and I go in and beat it in like 2 attempts. And I'm like, okay, first attempt I just was unlucky because I didn't know what to expect, and then it's like, okay, dodge, hit, stun, combo in, back off, dodge a lot more while healing. You know, it's like, it has all the same mechanics as Dark Souls, so it's very easy to kind of jump into, but it plays differently from my point. So yeah, we'll just see what you guys think, see if you like it, and if it's something that if people enjoy or want to see more of, I'll continue it even when my site comes back and add it onto the normal game rotation, which will be good. But Kombawa, then we got a song. Kairi. Welcome back, my friend. How are you, dude? How you doing? Yarp. Now, before I start, it's like I nearly decided against streaming tonight just because of all the rubbish that's going over in Eastern Europe at the moment. And I just want to say on record here, my heart goes out to everybody in the Ukraine right now. This is not something I ever wanted to see in my lifetime. I already had horrific memories of stuff like this while I was growing up as a kid. And I thought we'd got past all this. Thankfully, my dad's retired now, so on a personal level, he wouldn't be involved anyway, even if soldiers were pulled in to like go over to help out physically. Don't think they will be, but yeah, it's horrible, absolutely horrible what's going on over there, and I don't mean to disrespect anything that's going on by playing a violent game. This is violent. There is death in it, and it's like, yeah, I don't mean to disrespect any of that. So hopefully it doesn't come across like that in this. This is a complete fantasy game. It's gothic fantasy, so really detached from any kind of reality. But just kind of have to throw that out there. Sage, how do you get your VODs onto YouTube? You have to download the videos from your video manager and then re-upload them onto YouTube. They should upload like straight away if you're not worried about editing and cutting out any kind of waffle or loading screens, which I haven't bothered doing. And also, as another random shout out for this, I have uploaded all the playthrough videos of Realms of the Haunting onto YouTube as a test. I just wanted to back them up so I didn't lose it. But either way, if we jump across here, See, my notifications are being weird. Let's see how this picks up. I haven't been able to do a sound test on this either, so hopefully the volumes are okay. It should be. I mean, it should be really quiet actually, which is probably too quiet, like way too quiet to actually hear properly. But I couldn't fix that one really. Didn't want to lose the stick jokes. I missed the joke. All I heard was Sage apologizing for making a bad joke. Onions, please do fill us in on this. What was the lame joke that Sage came up with? Because I do need something extra to, like, fuel my egging. There's an exe port to YouTube function somewhere in the Twitch manager. I forget where it is. Yeah, but I just download the videos. It takes minutes. Oh no, and Realms of the Haunting. Yes! Yes! I'd forgotten about our love of the stick. Yes, we did joke about the stick a lot. And yeah, now that's all backed up for eternity. I have downloaded copies, and it is all on YouTube. Yes! Stick love, and giving my stick to everything that came across. Yep. But then I get a bigger stick in this game. So yeah, the story in this starts off really confusing, but it does fill you in, and you actually progress the game by learning the backstory, because the idea is people lose their memories in this. You play as a vampire, basically, but as a vampire you've lost all your memories, but you can gain other people's memories. So, and as you learn, like, through their blood, and so by absorbing their blood you gain their class and their skills, and you learn the story through watching their memories. It's very, very cool. Hey! You got that! Thank you, Sage! And hey, thank you for the 12 months. God, it has been a long time. My Onions hit 14 months, which I have to say, a huge thank you again to Onions. That meant you've been dropping off subscriptions even though I've not been here. So thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. But yes, so yeah, the story of this is very, very cool. But what I'm going to do is I want to leave this. I want to see if the introduction movie will play first, because again, this just you'll get the vibe instantly. Like, it's like I say, anime Dark Souls, but it's a super dark world. And they really make you out to be a very cool hero by the end of it. And there's the chime. Yeah, there we go. I have no idea what's going on with my notifications at the moment. I really am going to have to play around with stream elements. This is crazy. But there should be an introduction that plays shortly, which is not part of the game. It only plays if you leave the title sequence for a little bit. Like this bit. Here we go. But it's really cool. I completely forgot this was here. Game came out, what, like 3 years ago, maybe? I waited for the DLC to come out so I can play the complete game. But yeah, I absolutely love this game. I loved the look of it when it came out. And I'm a big God Eater fan, so that also helps. But the story for this is bleak. I'll point out little things that I can that I've noticed as we go. And this character, need tissues when you get into her story properly. But she's very cool. So the basic idea of this world is, through the story reasons that you'll find out, there was a big war, which is very, like, wow. And people died, but they got these parasites implanted into their hearts that brought them back to life as revenants. So these guys with the masks on are undead, they feed off blood, and they have no memories. They don't know who they are. But if they don't drink enough blood, they go crazy and become these things, which are called the Lost. And the Lost are just like ravenous monsters. The only way to kill a Lost or Revenant is to destroy the parasite that's latched onto their hearts. which is kind of weird. And those things there, they're called blood beads, and they grow on trees, but they're a substitute for blood. So the only ways of getting blood is to find these blood beads, or to find a human and either drink from them or ask for donations, which is where some of these guys come in. They goes, yeah, we're going to protect them, these humans, and the humans can give us some of their blood. I do love how the introduction makes her out to be the main character, though. Her name's Mia. She's not the main character. She's like, the others are more important than she is. She's a secondary character. The guy on the far left is probably what I would call the main character. His name's Louis. But if you cut off the head, do they keep going? Now, if you cut off their head, they die, but then they will resurrect. So you can kill them, but they will always keep coming back to life. If you kill the parasite, they turn to ash. So that's the permanent death that they can experience. God, I've got to be careful with the music in this, though, because I'm going to have to try and get in and turn it off. I think a lot of the music in this is going to be copyrighted, because they have an amazing soundtrack, but it's by the Vamps. So, yeah, pretty sure that most of the music that's in this is going to be copyrighted, and I'm sure in the VOD this whole section is likely to be completely muted, because they'll just go, yeah, we detected some music in here. Mute. So I'm expecting that on this first video. But well done, Sage. It's really easy just to download them. You can only download 3 at a time, which shouldn't be a problem. The thing to be careful of, that it saves the file name as the date that the video was recorded on. So you want to probably either rename it into something that you'll recognise, or instantly rename it or use it. I've got hundreds of them and I forgot to name them, so I have to go through, watch them, and find out what order that I recorded them all in. It's crazy. Now, this game does have an online co-op, but I tried it with Sage a couple of weeks ago, and there was a lot of lag, so not possible unless you've got very, very fast connections and you're the same part of the world, really, because even a half-second delay could be the difference between life and death in this game. You've got to have trigger reactions on some of these things. But here we go. This is the game.
Good morning.
And now I know who Cruz is. It's like,
Hey, can you hear me? Think back. Search your memory for an image of yourself.
Okay, so we've got name or appearance. We're going to go with appearance first. We'll always come up with a name afterwards. So again, you can go male or female. The female characters, very cute. Funny story was, when the game first came out, the top slider was the bust slider. So choosing how big your breasts were on the character. That's now been incorporated into the advanced body slider under physique, which the male slider also has for muscle mass. So it's still there. But we're going to go with the male character for this. And say, you can see, automatically, we have a very anime boy. Generic anime boy. And even some of the generic ones, it's, okay, anime pretty boy. We have anime bishi boy. More generic characters. Creepy goth bishi boy. So these are I don't get this one. He's got a big hot dagger stuck through his chest and afro. That one's pretty cool. There's a lot of hats, more vampire-y. So yeah, these are just the default templates, and there's so much we can customize. So I'm going to go in with the basics thing first, and then we're going to customize everything. So this was new. They added this one in with one of the patches where you can change the height a little bit. So notice there's overall balance. That's what they call it now, rather than breast size and muscle mass. It was silly. There was a whole separate slider just for this on the female model. But yeah, so I usually play a slightly shorter character, so we're going to go with a little bit taller. Doesn't make much difference. So we'll go 1.3. Body type. I'm going to go with someone got big, broad shoulders. Overall balance. He's a big boy. It's a big boy. So like changing that, you see, it gives him a butt. Look how big his butt becomes. So we'll just kind of leave that as it is. Head size, again, don't want to mess around with that one really. Skin, again, quite a few different color palettes. Can make him really pale or really dark. Like they don't have like the nearly black skin tones, but that's one of the things I've found really easy to play about this is that the colors are so bright and vivid. It makes it very easy to distinguish between like what the characters look like. Yeah, that'll do. Hair. Okay, so hairstyles. I don't know which one to go for here. I don't know if anyone has a preference for this. I want him to look kind of tough, and again, you'll see why when I start playing. God, I like that though. Like, but it's ridiculous. The clipping annoys me. Weird kind of ringlets. But yeah, you can literally do anything. So yes, we can give him twin tails as well. What else have we got? I'm not sure what to go for. Like most of this is just generic anime hair, which is, you know, kind of what you want, but I'm almost tempted to go with the slightly longer hair covering over one eye, maybe. Bit edgy. Not too edgy. Going something like that. Your VODs are making you critical. Sage, you criticise everything about yourself all the time, so I'm gonna just ignoring you on that one because you know you're talking rubbish. Right, now hairstyles again. Look at the number of colour palettes we have. Can have any colour hair I want. I usually go pink. Let's go for something different. I am not going for a pompadour, Sage. It is a silly, silly haircut. And you know it is. I want to look tough, not stupid. And I know you know this from all anime. The characters that have the pompadours tend to be more concerned with their hair than about anything else. Right, I need to vary. It's a stupid haircut, man. It's a really stupid haircut. Like, it's not practical, and it's vaguely phallic. So I don't get why. I'm glad you like it, though, dude. That's the thing, you should always go with something you like. I need a colour. What colour scheme are we going to go for with this? Like I said, I usually go red and pink, so bluey greeny colour. That's kind of. And then change the highlight a little bit. I want a dark highlight, I think. Yeah, I like this. I'm liking like deep sea green approach. Let's go with that, and then but. Only slight 20. See what I mean though? Like you can even change what percentage of the hair has the highlights, and then the shininess. That's just don't want it shiny. I don't like shiny hair. There we go. Little shine to it. 10%. All right, face wise. No, like no. I want like a gruff, serious looking face. I don't think the game wants you to be like this gruff, serious character. I like making like old men characters now. Okay, pupils. But it's like, you see what I mean though about how absolutely insane the detail is on the character creation. Normally I spend like a good hour to like an hour and a half making these characters because you are stuck with it for a long time. And like for my main character, I've played for like nearly 50 hours, I think. Still nowhere near finishing the game. And it's just like, you want the character to look right. There's some things you can change. So you can change most of this, but you can't change the name, you can't change the gender, you can't change the physique. What kind of eyes? Now most of these look identical to me, so it really doesn't make much difference. I made Satsuki as my main character, so she has cat eyes. Bright red cat eyes. Ooh, Catherine eyes. No, we're not going to have sheep eyes. Or the cracked eyelid. Ooh, I don't know, that one looks really cool. So it looks like the eye's cracked. Yeah, alright, I'll do that. With, you can have black or blood red eyes. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's edgy. That's very edgy. And then eye color. Can we go for like greenish eyes to match the eyes? Maybe. What do you think? I don't know. I'm kind of liking that a little bit. You don't want to see a Linkin Park, right? It would fit. It's very edgy. Crawling in your crawl. Yeah. Ooh, highlights. Just like, God, lump rings, a little heart. The heart's in the middle. Stars in his eyes, literally. It's just insane the amount of detail you can just throw in. But you can change like different colour for each eye, so you can give like one as like a completely blank eye as if it's been injured. Change the size of the pupils, cat size, the position of the pupil, make him cross-eyed. No, thank you. Edge thickness, I'm alright with that. Eyebrow selection, which is stupid. People shouldn't have weird eyebrows. So just, there we go. Nice, generic. And we'll have them mostly match, but like a darker version. There we go. Makeup! Okay, I think I have to change, if I change the colour. Oh no, there's eyelashes first, right? Okay. No, I don't care. Like, I'm not going to be looking at eyelashes very often. So, that'll do. Color-wise, again, I like my colors to match, so we'll give it that dark azul. My life for azul. Not copywriting if I change the words. Lipstick colour. He's not wearing lipstick really, but there we go. And lipstick shine. Yeah, no shiny. He's not having shiny lips. But yeah, sorry Sage. Yeah, Stream Avatars has a major update, so it doesn't remember people's accounts apparently. So anybody that has Stream Avatars, you'll have the same problem, I guess. What should we do? Let's get him really, really messed up. I like the kind of, like, ooh. I kind of like that veiny look around the eyes. That's pretty cool. And you can even swap which way around it is. Yay. Face paints. We can give him blush, and shadow, and like uwu. Got uwu makeup. Kiss on the cheek. I always like doing that for like male characters. Like, hello, I'm a player. Yeah, why not? He can change where it is. Think how big it is. Nope. There we go. But you can put loads of face paint on. So you're thinking more the parched look? Ooh, like combine the two? Because there was one there, wasn't there, where it was the eyes and mouth like that. Oof, like that. I'm actually wondering then if we make his skin a little paler, so it's like almost gothy. Something like that. Oh, I like it. Although I do think just the eyes. That's cool. Right. Okay, clothing wise. This is the bit I don't like about the Code Vein side, is the clothing options are very limited. Like, you don't get extra clothing. You do get more accessories, but you don't get many clothing options. Whereas in God Eater, you create more clothing as the game goes. So, we're going to get him a bit more centralized. So you've got the default outfit, though. So we've got the default outfit, which is pretty cool. The waistcoat, which I like. Bear in mind, all of this is, we can still customize a bit. That one I'm not so fond of. I think it looks a bit weird. Again, don't know what that's trying to be. A bit more bondage. That one I kind of look and is probably the one I'm going to go with. It's a little bit soldiery. The hoodie approach. That one I also really like. It's a bit more like Leon from Resident Evil 4. So that's kind of cool. And then there is the bath towel, which I will not be going with, Sage, because it does not, for me, doesn't fit the aesthetic of the world. The character has to fit in the world that you play in my opinion. If it don't, it just doesn't look good. So I'm thinking either number 5 or number 7. Is that Sir Frederick, or is that an onions drooling? Hiya, Freddy. Oh, right. Well, what are we going to go with? 5 or 7? It's a big thing for belts. I don't like the shoulder thing, but we can possibly take that one off. Whereas that one, I kind of like the whole thing. All the extra belts are very anime. No, I'm sure you were joking, Sage. I'm sure you were. He opened up some other windows as well. Well done, Freddy. But yeah, it's like, even like with the costumes that are there, with pre-built accessories, you can just say, I don't like that, I'm going to take that bit off. But we're going to keep them on. Now, again, colour options increase when you're dealing with clothes. We've got plaid, we've got grungy, we've got camo, we got Eastern designs, hunting designs, eccentric, like polka dots, weird lacy designs, stripes, more stripes, Halloween-y type ones that's got webbing over it. This is so crazy. Metallic, so it's got that little bit of a shine to it. These are the silly ones. Glowing metallic ones. Now, I refuse to use these. I've tried it for a couple of levels. They do glow in the dark, so when you go into a black room, your character just shines like a torch. Sparkly. Like I'm a disco ball. So it's just like, yeah, there's some really, really crazy designs on here. I need something that looks cool. Like, he's got to be cool. If I'm playing this guy, he's going to be cool. Like, camo doesn't work. It looks strange. Don't mind going a little bit eccentric. Like, these ones tend to be alright. I usually go for that one. Because, I don't know, it adds a little bit of a flair to it. Oh, Aiden, you miss your character? You're going to have to play this again, aren't you? I've lost count how much I've actually played this game, but I've never got the neutral ending, which is why I thought, you know what, if I stream it, I can go for the neutral ending on this one. And there's loads of stuff that I've been discovering over the last couple of weeks that I never knew about. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep playing it. Got to. Unfortunately, all that hard work has been for nothing. Because if I'm starting a new character, I've got like almost all the codes now, nearly maxed them all out. No, I just have to pick one. Let's just pick one. I'll go. Yeah, that'll do. And then for the trousers, this is where the camo should work. Alright. Desert camo? No, we want gothy camo. Ooh, that'll do. And then you can change the colour of all the accessories, which is just silly. So you can have a grey little pouch. And your gloves and belts can be gothy grey and like my soul. I'm going really monochrome on this guy. Like really monochrome. There we go. Look, there we go. Suitably gothy with a splash of colour in his hair. Mask. Now the mask you have to wear when you're outside in the world because otherwise you die. And that's the collector's edition one. Like if you got the expansion pass, you get a golden mask, which looks really dumb. There are mods to completely disable these, but after all that customization, you can barely see their face. That's why I didn't bother going with the lips thing. I was like, I think that's the one I usually use, so we should try something a bit different. Kind of like that. Like that one. I have a full face mask! And the frame, which you can see when you're not wearing it. Let's go with one with the throat bit on so it covers his neck up. Works. And
okay. Ah! Thanks for the help.
Let's meet again. You picked the wrong guy.
I recognise that voice.
Yeah, we're totally fine. Sorry, what was that?
That sounds like Ryuji from Persona.
Can you lead me there? Let me guide you.
It's Ryuji Sakamoto.
I'm beat. Ah! Hey, bring it on. Damn you!
Isn't it Ryuji Sakamoto from Persona 5?
Nope. Ah!
He says nope, okay.
Mind if I just finish this? You're a pro, aren't you?
Well, let's do this.
Too many voices.
No! Are you crazy? Let's go over there.
Sorry. Cheer up. Got it. Understood.
I kinda like that one.
I think I get the idea.
Whoa!
Well, thanks. I'm glad you're around. Good, good. Hey, good to...
Sounds good. Did you think that'd be enough to beat me?
Also, I like the deeper voices for this guy.
Good plan.
Yeah, okay, voice number 9, that'll do. We're gonna save the appearance. I'll start this off down here. Oh, you can see what my other characters were. Right, okay, so we got... That was the original character I made for the very first time I played. Then that was the second time I played. That was the third time I played, where I made Satsuki. Then I improved on Satsuki. And then Satsuki evolved for multiplayer. And then this was endgame Satsuki with the glow-in-the-dark clothing. Yeet. But there we go, confirm. Right, and now we need to remember the name. Right, first name, now I need a name. Okay, male character, first name, oh, Namida. Just Namida. I'll do. And then for his code name Pete Chips. There we go. So probably I'll call him Pete Chips.
Yeah, that's what you look like.
Thanks, Cruz.
Now, we can finally meet.
Like, I don't want to spoil who Cruz is, because Cruz is a very important character to this storyline. But it's not long before you find out who she is. Okay, here we go. You go, that's not what the clothing I chose. No, that's the very first piece of armor you get. Hello, this is Cruz. Hi, Cruz. Aw, I love your sword. Can I have it? No? Okay.
We finally meet. Are you clear-headed? You will now be reborn as an immortal creature, a revenant. There are things you will need to know in your new life, so listen well. Each revenant has a different power coursing through their veins, called a blood code. The best way to learn about it is to try it for yourself.
Yep. There, I have the fighter blood code. Nice and generic. My second weapon is too heavy. Stats are fairly mediocre.
That is a fighter blood code, which is excellent for combat. Each talent that a blood code bestows is known as a gift. The fighter blood code grants ever-increasing endurance. It seems you also have a gift that temporarily enhances your attack power. Try it out.
Alright, so you can equip up to 8 skills. Once you've mastered a skill, like you can see at the bottom it says proficiency required. Once you've mastered that, you can then use it on any blood code, which is the different classes here. Do you always get the fighter blood code? No, it always starts off with the basic 3. So you get fighter, ranger, and caster, which the tutorial's about to go through. So
Very well.
first part, you're always a fighter. But then, so you can learn
Yes, that will do.
like other codes, like
Warned.
by
The effects
finding
of the
blood.
gift will not work unless it is prepared in advance. I forgot something important. You will need special blood to activate gifts. This blood comes from revenants who have forgotten themselves and turned into monsters.
Yeah, there we go.
The Lost. You can drain Ichor from the Lost by striking them with your weapon. Remember that. Those are the basics of a fighter's gifts. Use and learn each of them well.
Okay. Fight! Oh, hello. Weak attack. Strong attack. Block. See if I can counter attack. Oh, I can only get the timing on this. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. There we go. You're not dead. Okay. That was the running attack. I didn't even know you could do half of these things.
Well done. Ordinarily, a revenant has only one blood code, but you are different. The blood code you once held was broken and has vanished. That has left you with infinite possibilities.
I have no blood code.
You have the unique talent to change your blood code. Come, look deep within yourself.
I can use anyone's blood code. There's the ranger. So go in, you choose the code. Now, once when you set up your blood code, like with the skills and things that you want, it will remember the skills but not your equipment. So by doing this, you can see at the bottom left-hand corner that it changes the passive and active skills as well as all your stats. Also, you can have a look at see what things you've already learned.
That blood code is known as Ranger. Oh dear, that weapon seems to be too heavy for you. Rangers are nimble and best at fighting with light weaponry. Try switching.
Queenslayer bayonets.
Yes, that's much better,
There
isn't
we
it?
go.
Oh, firing your bayonet requires Ichor as well. That and gifts means Ichor always seems scant. That is where the blood veil you have equipped comes in. Using your blood veil will let you quickly drain ichor from the lost. In addition, this can increase the amount of ichor you can hold. If you have a chance to drain ichor from a foe, use it.
Okay. Stop! No. Backstab! I've never pulled that one off before. Haha! Nice. It's the male voice is Yakumo from the game, and it's Akechi from 5. See, I knew I recognised it from... Like, is he... he's a very famous voice actor. He does loads of games. So, yeah... Come on, he's got to be Ryuji, right?
That sums up the Ranger blood code.
But Akechi, I knew it was one of them.
Let us try one more blood code. Now, turn your...
Yep, okay, so we've got the caster, it's the third. They're the three that you always start off with. So you've got the fighter, who's about hitting things, the ranger, who's hitting things fast, generally, but notice the total weight distribution drops by a lot. Strength drops, but dex increases, as does willpower. And then when you go to the caster, willpower and mind massively increase, but strength drops even further.
That is what is called the caster blood.
Because you're supposed to use skills.
Casters possess powers like magic from a fairy tale. With it, you can use gifts to fire projectiles of blood. Nice. You learn quickly.
Blood.
Bloodshot favors range over power. Let's see. Try learning another gift. You can learn gifts by touching missiles. Try it yourself.
Alright. So we go to missile, and you go acquire, inherit gifts. Oh look, Caster's gonna let me learn Blazing Roar, which is actually a pretty decent ability in the game. By learning it, because it's got a little bar underneath
That
it,
wasn't hard, was it?
you can master it.
Now since you've learned it, why not try it out?
Okay. So we'll attach it to X.
Powerful gift that punishes foes.
Yeah, but it's got a slow cast
However,
time.
its cost and ichor. In addition, its power will change according to the blood veil you equip.
Yep.
Blood veils have different affinities for gifts. It can be complicated, but keep it in mind.
Yeah, some boost dark gifts. Give me my echo back. There we go. Wahahaha. Thank you for the training dummy.
Excellent work. It's all quite sudden, but you picked it up, right?
Yes.
The disappearance of your blood code has left you with unique, limitless capabilities. Not only can you change blood codes, but you can acquire new ones as well.
Thanks.
The strength of others can become your own, a talent that you alone possess. Since you are the only one who can do this, your blood is the only teacher you have.
But Robbie Damon is the actor. It's fair. He does a lot of voices for like anime game characters. How are we doing time wise? Okay, cool. Cool. Alrighty. Now to meet the character that makes everyone go, what? Hi, Io. I love Io. Her story is amazing.
Hello. How are you feeling?
Her choice in clothing's a bit weird, though, just as a heads up. He's also Hubert in Three Houses. Fair enough. Never interacted with him that much.
Don't worry. It's okay. I don't remember either.
Yeah, for EO, someone maxed out all the sliders and then disabled all the clothing options.
Over there.
I'm like, okay. Uh-huh. They never explained that side. Ever. But her character really develops towards the end of the game. Oh no, I have no weapons, I have no blood. Yes. Look at this world,
We
though.
can go slowly.
We can only go slowly, yo.
I am here with you.
It's like, yeah, everything is destroyed.
Just a bit farther.
Those giant white spikes are actually really important, like lore-wise.
We're all right.
One person did this. One
Spring
person
will slake
destroyed
our thirst.
this whole city with these giant white spikes. Water time, water time. Let's hydrate while we watch a cutscene. Oh, the ending that I'm currently going for on my main character finishes right here.
Everyone, everywhere,
So
is
sad.
thirsty. There is a spring that will cure that thirst. One that weeps tears of blood. That's what they said, anyway. This way. It's all right. It's all right.
I love the veiny look on his face. Go on, EO! Showdown! Yeah, nom 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 nom. EO is what is known as an attendant. Her whole purpose is to help out the main character. That's her reason for living. To be by his side to protect him. Or her, depending on what character you're playing.
So, it is you.
And she was waiting for you to wake up this whole time. In the bad ending of this game, you don't wake up. Neither does she.
Here. This is for you.
Yeah, I gave my blood for this tree to sprout, and yet you're giving me one of the blood beads. So generous. That's cute, right? Look, lap pillow! This is why I like EO. She is lap pillow. Just, that's it, that's the game. Just lie there. I wish.
A new spring and a fresh source of labor. Ha! We really hit the jackpot.
Get up. It's time for a bit of fun.
This is where I want EO just to get up and just, like, obliterate all of them. And then, no, she just stares blankly going, uh-huh.
On your feet. We're about to go hunt for blood beads.
You miss lap pillow. Onions to Sir Frederick, you are a lap pillow.
You awake then? Whoa. Keep it down. Your friend just fell asleep.
Okay, thanks. So, yeah. What is it with Dark Souls and Souls-like games where you start off in a prison?
So, what happened to your masks?
And being dead.
There's no way we're gonna find blood beads.
Are you going to kill me too? Anything for a kick, right? Just don't crush my heart.
Stop already.
Wandering, they say, the folks up there. They might live in safety. But because of their...
Oops, I keep walking
Wandering, they say. But because of their levy, we have to risk our necks to collect blood beads. Just you wait. One day, I'm gonna make thralls out of the whole lot.
I only discovered the last time I started playing this that you could die here in the prison. Like, because you're right on the mist wall and could just fall straight down into the mist, which is not good.
The view never improves, does it? We came back home after the war against the Queen and found this mist.
Yep.
Getting close to it causes enough pain to drive you mad, so no one has ever crossed it. There's nowhere to go home to, even outside of this prison.
I'm so pretty. Right, okay. And your voice is too loud. It's a good thing I can't hear it right now then, Sage. Stop being loud.
Number 3 and 4. Work. Check your gear and come up.
Check my gear. I can't check my gear. You won't let me. But I have a face mask now, so I can breathe. I'm actually getting to some gameplay now. Whoa. But yeah, for me, this game is worth it, if for nothing else, just the character creation system. You could make so many different characters and then just screenshot them.
This is dry. The miasma's pretty thick.
Oops.
Damn it! We're running out of time before the next collection.
Everything's ready.
Right. I'm on my way. All dried up, just like the others.
Yeah, all dried up. So there's no sense in searching with the miasma like this. Let's...
You know what these are, right?
Blood beads,
Xenos
right?
look alike, right?
Yes, very good.
I wonder if this came out
Now
before
I want you to
Xenos.
search for blood beads in the tunnels ahead of here.
Oh, they should add a scythe to it. They're going to do a
See,
sequel to
it's
this
only a
scythes.
short time before the collectors come to take our levy.
They added it to God
But
Eater,
once
so
they
why
do,
not?
I'm afraid we won't have any blood beads to give them. If we don't find some, Silva's hounds will strip the shirts right off our backs. Well, that's the long and short of it.
Why does it have to be us?
Don't ask me. The stupid levy system was Silva's idea. If you have a complaint, I suggest you take it up with him.
You lot go first. Get to work.
No, yo.
Don't. There's a better time and place. For now, we just have to obey.
A good looking Revenant, eh?
Next!
Whoa there. You wait here with us.
No, Eo's gonna come with me.
You can have this one back when you return. In exchange for any blood beads you find, of course. Oh, and I hear the hunter has been showing up around here lately. So make sure you don't all get killed.
I wonder if I can get up to the first boss during this stream.
You heard him. Move it!
Ouch. Hey, you okay? It looks like we can't get back up from here. We'll have to look for another way back. Oh, I'm Oliver Collins, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Thing is, this game actually has really good, I know it sounds weird, really good hand-shaking animations. I don't know why they don't shake there, but really good. Now, say, missiles here. These are your bonfires. First one's activated, you have to activate the rest yourself. By activating them, they reveal huge areas of the map for you. Otherwise, you're wandering around in the mapless area. But this has a mini-map! Just saying, Dark Souls. But you say, you can level up here by spending haze.
We're gonna find a blood bead bonanza.
Buy new abilities, if you have enough haze. So, like, 560 required to learn those two abilities. You could store items here. Nothing. Teleport to any other missiles that you already have found or unlocked. switch partners, so I can get rid of Oliver and just put Mia in because she's a DLC character. I'll leave Oliver in for now, he's decent. Go through the tutorial again, or save and quit. Now the game starts you off with the Queenslayer Claw, which is that thing, a pipe, or this. It's just a big piece of rubbly concrete.
A dead lost. I've never seen one before. I say dead, but they're not really dead. It's just a dormant state before they turn into real monsters. Or so I've heard. Sometimes it takes years for the transformation to start. So we can...
Haha, it beats him up with rubble. Like, we've been through the tutorial. I know what these things are. The pipe's not a bad choice, by the way, because it's very fast. A lot of people that watch playing this tend to go for like the really fast builds with small weapons. I am a big fan of big, heavy weapons. Like hammers. With the little companion, the whole game is designed with you having a partner with you, which again is something I like over Dark Souls. You can switch off the partner, which again I see a lot of people like to challenge themselves to, but for me, that's not fun. The game's designed to have a partner. But healing Ep's done with healing flask type things, which are regeneration usages. And you can upgrade that with items, you can get up to 10 in total, and with the right skills you can get a full heal per user. Ooh, I like that. Right. What have we got here?
Is there something good in there?
A heavy axe. Ooh, is the axe any good? So the axe does more damage. It scales less with stats, but we haven't got stats. I think it weighs less, so therefore I can roll faster. Yay.
Which way do you think is better?
Left. Oh yeah, if you die you can pick up your haze as well.
Wooden boxes. Who stacked them here?
But yeah, the companions, like, while they will randomly just talk to you about stuff that's going on, they will also point out things that they notice or know. Like, ooh, watch out, there's enemies above. Or the box in question there. Very useful to point out, destroy those boxes. They'll point out enemies that you can't see, items on the map. Generally quite useful to have along, but my main purpose for them is using them as a distraction when fighting bosses. Oh look, that's why there's boxes. And like every weapon, even if it's in the same class, has different combos. So like the hammer that we found was very much above head swinging down. This one is swinging side to side. Focus fills as you hit or get hit or dodge. When it's full, stamina is replenished. You enter a focused state. You're harder to stagger, easier to stagger other enemies, and you can knock enemies in the air. I very rarely ever hit the focus state unless I'm fighting like a long boss fight, because big heavy weapons stagger. Ooh, I got a broadsword and a bayonet. I don't... Oh, and there's the skills mastered though. So, generally this is a personal thing. If I've mastered all the skills, I like to switch to another class, because then it gives me the chance to learn. And now notice I can equip Triple Annihilator, because I mastered it. Can't use that one though. Huh. Forbidden. I can put the extra health boost on because I've mastered it. But extra eyes are useful for compensating for blindness. Exactly. They spot things I definitely can't. But say, as I pointed out, like everything in here is really colourful. So I find it quite easy to distinguish between things. Oh, so the charge attack's a triple downward slam. Nice. I got what you meant though, Sage. I got what you meant. And as I said before, you're always really harsh on yourself. The only sound issue I noticed...
Hard to breathe in them. How are you doing?
I'm
That
doing...
girl, she's your friend, right?
Stop talking,
We should
Oliver.
find some blood beads and go back for her.
Oliver, you're so annoying. Yeah, the only thing was your sound alerts need to be louder, man. They're way, way, way too quiet. I missed with all three. That's not good. Hey. This is why I like big heavy weapons, so.
Look out! Above us!
There we go, there we go. You told me there was something up there. But I already knew that. These awake items are used to learn skills if you don't want to learn them through usage. So if you have a skill equipped and you meet its requirements, you can you learn it, but you can use these awake items to try to buy them off. There is a certain point where enemies will stop giving you skill experience.
What could that be?
So
Is there something good
generally
in there?
useful. Blue Hounds. Is Blue Hounds any good? Blue Hounds has good resistances, weighs less, but generally no. It's a very dexy thing. And the broadsword, I think, is reasonable.
Be ready for anything.
Oops. There was an item there. There was an item. Did I miss it? Hmm?
Don't leave me behind.
I will leave you behind. You're slow. Oh, there.
You have to use whatever you can to survive.
Anti-coin. I think. Is that a gift? It said they're at the max volume. Are they on the max volume on the website? Because you can change the volume there. But otherwise, I was finding it a little difficult to hear what some of those sound effects were because it was just super quiet. Right, ¿Dónde What's it? I have to go this way. Yeah, I get it. Sorry, I'm just gonna cancel the tutorial messages because we've been through the tutorial. I know what the tutorial is. Right, you die instantly if you fall down those places, so we're not going to do that.
Oh, didn't they pass us earlier? Are you okay? Did you get hurt?
Oh, I saw that. There goes his parasite. Whoa.
That could have gone better. I'll catch up with you in a bit.
See, for me, that looks like his mask's broken.
Don't worry about me. I'll be alright. Go on. You just focus on finding some blood beads, alright? That girl is waiting for you. Don't worry about me. I'll be alright.
Okay. I will not worry about you, Oliver. Dead. Ha 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 ha. Let's see if I can get backstabbing on this guy. Yeah, it's designed to be here for one, but you still can fail it. There we go. That claw one always looks horrible, though, on big enemies. Because you just take your claw and shove it up their butts. That's where your claw goes. Right on up there. Right up in the butt. I'm not sure which way to go here. Like, I saw this thing up ahead. Hello? A dagger, so I can throw daggers at enemies. Yeah, no. Pass, I'll go back this way. No, you don't. Like, I took a hit there, but worth it. Oh, weak. I'm weak. Hello? Just constantly following the left wall. Ah! Slims! Oh, I hate these things! No! Right. Cool. I am poisoned. I don't remember that. I've learnt all of the... Is that the ranger skills? So I have to switch to caster. Can't use the axe as a caster. That's not pleasant. Oops. So I guess I'm switching. Yeah, like my attack's way down if I use the axe. So I'm using a longsword now, I guess. Regen extension factor, that was worth it. Because that item there increases the number of times you can regen. Which I need because I burn off all my regeneration to recover from the poison. Oh wow, there's a few enemies around here. Someone keeps chucking daggers at me, I'm sure of it. I think that's what that sound is. Hi. Trying to get behind for a backstab as well, but it ain't happening. There we go. Backstab! Oh, you finally answered my question. Batpig has become Ninjamon. Okay. I don't like that at all. Now there's an item again that I seem to have missed. There, right. So I like the fact that if you see an item but miss it, it stays on the map. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that a lot. Because I'll miss it. Even if my character would have seen it. Oh. Oh. Missed it. How did I miss that one, though? Oh well. This way. Here we go. That's why. Okay, okay. And until you use a missile again, all those enemies are dead. But as soon as you use a missile, everything respawns. So it's just like resting at a bonfire. Oh wait, speaking of, here we go. So I add the map for the local area, and I can save and level up and replenish my regenerations. It says level up, so like I could level up. I kind of want to inherit gifts. Yeah, now's a good time for hydration. Thank you for the reminder, Sage. I will do that once I've spent some missile. I really should level up here. Like, leveling up would be a much better idea than spending it all on gifts. And if you're ever new to the game, I recommend leveling up there. Like, I could have got to about level 4 there, I think. Good old water. I've got a big delivery for shopping just before I went to hospital. And I ordered a lot of water because I knew I was going to need a lot to drink. They cancelled the entire water order and sent 3 bottles. I'd ordered way more than that. So this time, I ordered 2 lots of every type of water that the supermarket sells. I got all of it. So my kitchen is now filled with bottles of water. And yeah, posture check from stage to stage. Get yourself uncomfortable for a bit. I cannot level up. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. But look, I can increase the effects of dark gifts while I'm focused. Yay. I'm going to go and fight that big thing over there, because he's not really, really hard to fight. No, not at all. Hey. Ow. Ow. I should not have tried to use the... Oh, yeah, that was my bad. I did. That's... Yeah, oops. Yeah, you're going to ask why I ordered bottled water and keep forgetting you've got strong water privilege. Now, I say I've got reasonable water here because I live on the Pennines, which is some of the best bottled water, but... oh, jeez. Oh. Morning, onions. Ouch. Yeah, what was I saying? Water. As a child, I grew up in an area where the water pollution was so high that you had to filter your water constantly. So I grew up getting very used to having bottled water. So now I was force of habit. Oh, I'm never gonna get that. Ow! Fire spell off, am I? This is why I should have leveled up! This guy's not nice. Ow! Stop it! Let me help. Oh, it's because I'm in the caster soul thing. With a one-handed sword. Come on, come on. Fireball! Yeah! Boy! Yeah, there we go. Now I'm going to run down there and get the thing before I try to save again. That's how it should have gone. But yeah, that's what I meant about sound levels. God, mine are too loud, but at least I always hear them, right? But yeah, thank you, Nebulous. Do really appreciate that. And if I do need anything, I will let you know. But yeah, I grew up near Hull as a teenager, and there was like toxicity warnings on tap water there. Like, you didn't dare drink anything from the taps. So the water here is good, though. The water here is reasonable, but force a habit. I like having a bottle of water next to my bed. I have one next to me when I'm streaming, and small bottles of water that I take to school with me, which I can then refill throughout the day. So, yeah. Partly laziness, and partly I know it's going to be good water. Right, although we got a new thing. Queenslayer Thorn, lower attack, better defense. You say you think 80% is good enough. My point being, Sage, that if you listen to your VODs when I was playing sounds at the end, I couldn't hear them. Like, the game music was way higher than the sound effects, so that's where your balance is going to come in. The fallback plan is Tenjaku, indeed, Nebulous. If I run out of water, I might have to resort to that. So you're going to have to visit at some point before that happens. So, otherwise, I'm going to be drinking out my Tenjaku supply. Oh no. I'm going to sneeze. Give me a second. Now, one of the things I think, you should notice that the big guy down there didn't respawn. Those ones that have red eyes, they have missiles built into them. And see, his red eyes aren't there anymore. Like, he's respawned, but the red eyes have gone. And that's because if you defeat them, they reveal part of the map. That's what they're there for. Thank you, though, Sage. Don't know why my nose got all really tingly there for a moment. If I open it, I have to tell you. I'll tell you, and then I'll promptly finish it. No, I'm joking, man. I am really resisting opening that until you can join me in it.
Are you a fellow explorer? It appears you're alone. I'm on my own at the moment, too. But I was hoping for a partner for the path ahead. What do you say? Would you mind working together? At least until we're through here?
Sure.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna stab you in the back. The miasma and the Lost here are enough trouble as it is.
I'm going to have to say no. Yes.
Thanks a lot. I'm glad to work with you.
This is one of the main characters of the game. Hello, stranger. Got something special for you. Except no, he doesn't sell you stuff.
A straight shot through might be unrealistic.
Yeah, no. No, I'm just going to ignore all of them. Nah. And then we'll do this, because this is the stupid way to approach this. Because these guys up here are... whoa! Oh, that's not smart. No! Did not know. No! No! Run away! Run away! I have not leveled up. I'm not ready for this. The guys at the top are snipers, and if you try fighting the guys at the bottom, you get smooshed. Because they just shoot you constantly. Oh, that was not fun. He's not supposed to hit me from all the way up there. Alright, I want to take out this last sniper, unless... Oh, the stranger took him out. Nice. Cool, okay, we're good. God, you're too fast. Leave me alone. Right.
Are we done?
Nope, we are not done. We still have this douche to take care of, and him, who's the final sniper, but I got him. We're good. Nope. Nope. Whole world of nope. 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 I don't know where he's gone. Is he around here? Yeah. Uh-oh. I wanted to try and backstab him, but that didn't seem to work. Alright, I think we've mastered the level 1 challenge run. Looks like it. Not exactly the smartest way to do this, but it's gotta be possible to do this in level 1, right? Hey, it's Princess Sully!
I'll keep watch then.
And I'm not allowed to use that word. Okay, fair enough. Oh gosh, that's gonna be difficult in this game. I will try my best. What timing that is. Alright, Alexa, give me a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Whew, right. Drain rating improved. Yep, we'll take that. I will take Blood Guard. And drop this. Now, this ability here, Restorative Offering, will kill you if you use it in the middle of a fight, but if your ally's about to die, be vital. This is what they'll do if you die. They use that ability. Right, so we've done. Yeah, we're good. I need to get back up there now, though. The stupid thing made me fall off. I don't like that.
On my way.
Oh, that's a horrible word to have banned, though, because there are definitely many moments where that word is very, very important in this game.
Head up?
Yes, I do want to. I do not want to go up, but I will. There should be another missile around here, because you may notice I've been travelling around for a while, and there's no map.
We can go down from here.
But there's a tree that looks familiar. Now, bear in mind that you are the only person in the world that can do this. You're the only one that can reactivate trees, and he's just done this in front of another Revenant without any qualms at all. It's just like, I'll show you my special power. It's my favourite word to pick it. It's not fair! I do like that word. That word is a very good word. It applies to every situation. Here we go. Missile.
Hey, you. That's... forget it. We'll talk later.
And, yeah, this is what I'm not going for a level 1 run. Now, notice the difference isn't actually that much, but the hit point game is vital. Need it. So, switching back to the axe. Up we go.
It's strange to see a cave connected to a building.
I'm not even 100% exploration yet. That's really annoying.
What do we have here?
We got the Queenslayer Blade. Don't I already have a Queenslayer Blade? Yeah, the Lost Broadsword's quite useful until I get the Crimson Longsword. Oh, hello.
Wait.
Oi, what? Oh, see, this is why I like having companions. He just nearly killed that thing for me. Thank you. Nearly broke the IRL word ban there. Nearly broke it. I did. Hello. Now, one thing I have learned here is to look off the edge of ledges, because sometimes there's stuff directly below you that doesn't show up on maps. And that'll have, like, rare items and shortcuts in it. So, yeah. And there are some horrible secrets to be found doing that. Oh, right, yeah, I will.
Hey.
Oh, yeah! Okay.
This lake was formed from a hole created by a Thorn of Judgment.
Now, I think down there is where we started off. Like when we came through and fought that guy and went through the gate. So we're now above where we came in. One of the other things to look out for, as well as stuff dropping from the ceiling, thank you, is that sometimes when you see Losts that hunch like that, they can occasionally stand up. You may also notice that the Stranger is ridiculously strong, and his sword is pretty fancy, because he's no ordinary spot slave like we are. No.
That was well hidden.
He's a bit better trained than we are. Oh, Alexa, how long on timer?
You have 4 minutes and 50 seconds left on your 10
Okay, it's about
minute
5
timer.
minutes. Alexa, stop timer.
10-minute timer cancelled.
Alexa, set timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Starting now.
Sage, I'm setting it to 10 minutes. So I've just extended that for another 10 minutes. Oh, but thank you for keeping an eye out for me. It's much more of a challenge if I have to go for 10 minutes. Especially in a game like this. Not being able to say that word, that's going to make things very difficult. Oh no. I haven't healed. I should heal. Right. Let's
Good. That's light from the surface.
Hey, look, we made it. We're above ground again. Yay. That's a dead revenant. I recognise that hammer. Especially
Once
whenever
someone
means
is
something.
lost,
True.
they can never come back. Cast aside your doubt.
It's mental strength, Sage. Oh no, you did not hurt Io. Now you die, Oliver. Some people struggle on this boss. He's about level 20. I'm level 2.
Don't hold anything back.
But he's really fast, look at him. Whoa. Besides, most of my job I have to watch what I say constantly. So there are several words that I have to self-auto ban. I saw that. Oh, and then he becomes lost. Why can't I backstab him? You said fall back and heal. That was a bit hard to. But, the stranger was supposed to heal me there. He didn't do it in time, and he got killed. So that was the bad timing from the AI. Alright, okay, so this is gonna be fun. I really should have leveled up. I was a bit silly. Did I go the wrong way?
We may need a new plan.
Did I just go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. Oh, it sent me this far back? Really? Ugh. Maybe? Oh, I'm going backwards again. I'm definitely going backwards again, but it's... Oh man, this is really far back. I have to go kill stuff. I do like a challenge, but this is a silly challenge. There is the... no. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Alright, all the way back up. Oh, the big guy, which I forgot about. Right, yep, he's gone. And then there's... I knew they were above us, that's why I started swinging. Right, you're gone.
Glad things didn't go sideways.
My axe went sideways, does that count? Alright, back to fighting Oliver. I might have to switch back to a faster weapon for this fight. And then maybe we can equip something useful. That's a dash forwards. I have nothing useful. That's not good. Okay. Then maybe a better defensive thing would be good. But he does crushing damage. So blue hounds would be very, very good at this. Alright, we'll take
We
blue
can do
hands.
this. I know it.
We'll take blue hands to fight this guy. Oh wow, even blocking that took off half my health. Heal me. I'm hard, sir. Am I not healing? Oh no, that's why I wasn't healing. I'd switched to another item. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I should have been able to backstab him there. I was right up his butt. Look. Oh, he turned. Bit too greedy, and he punished me for it. But yeah, we got this now. And he's gone. Woof. There we go. Enough experience to master stuff, and he gave me his big sledgehammer. Isn't he great? Generous for doing that.
And his name is John C.
Yeah, boy.
She's all right.
Typical stranger. Is this right? Doing nothing to help.
All revenants must pay a levy. There are no exceptions.
A vestige. Best to stay away from those stones. Anyone who touches them is defiled, transformed into the lost. Don't listen to their whispers.
Someone has to be sacrificed. Without blood beads, we won't make it.
Yeah, but I'm hungry.
Once she's settled down, let's get out of here.
Someone has to be sacrificed.
So, what do? Do we walk away and spend the whole game with no extra classes? Oh wait, we can't because we're surrounded by fog. Right. Of course we're gonna go pick it up. We're stupid.
Wait, what are you... Let go! It'll swallow you up!
No, it won't.
It's all right. You can do it.
Thanks, Io. I know she's not been introduced properly yet, but her name is Io. She's adorable.
What the hell?
This is the crystallized version of Oliver's heart, aka contains his blood, which contains his memories. And this is how the story is told through this game, like the backstory anyway. That's very cool. Now you can skip these, like just press start, you just skip past them.
Please, let us keep them just this once. We won't make it if you take them.
All revenants must pay a levy of blood beads. There are no exceptions. Sorry.
Daddy! Mommy!
Molly.
Someone has to be sacrificed. Without blood beads, we won't make it.
I don't know, I just like the effects of this.
Few humans
Very
that
cool.
remain are under Silva's control. Wandering revenants like us are forced to hunt for blood beads or face death. Even if some revenants must be sacrificed for our survival.
Well, I Guess you reap what you sow, right? Well, that's alright. What's important is that at least one of us makes it.
Just be prepared that when you go through those doors there's a lot of very bright white light. I don't like this. I have to close my eyes.
This is a memory echo. It's a place where lost recollections still wander.
Is this the past of one of the lost? No. There's no way.
But it is. You saw it. But yeah, here we go. The doors will open and this gets super bright light. Ow. 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 Now, the endings of this game are just defined by the memories that you recall. So if you recall someone's complete memories, you can master their blood code, their class. But if you don't do it before the bosses, there are consequences.
It was a memory, carved into that vestige by the one who left it behind.
I didn't expect that I'd get dragged into it too.
We both melted into you.
I can't believe this. What a power. Come with me. I know a spot where we can rest. I'm Louis. I'm researching blood beads.
And I'm a generic anime boy.
Nice to meet you.
There we go. Look at that. Proper hand animation. Love it. This makes you want to play. I'm not surprised, Sage. But bear in mind that since the last time we played together, I've managed to complete the game twice. This is my third playthrough. You still haven't finished the cathedral. Just saying. You should play it. Right, Berserker. There we go. So we got his class was Berserker. High strength and endurance. Low Ico, which means you don't use a lot of special moves. But you can wear very heavy armor. Whew. Okay, I might want to level up rather than just trying to master the Berserker class right now. Like I said, it doesn't make much difference. I just like having the hit point buffer. The extra health you get from leveling up is quite useful. And your attack does go up a little bit. So, you know, like by level 150, my attack's gone up by 149 points. At least. But my health is now nearly 3,000. So, yeah, health good. Can make a couple more mistakes that you normally can't.
Ugly, isn't it? The red mist showed up a short time after the Queen was defeated. And when it did, it trapped everyone and everything inside, giving birth to the Society of Revenants ruled by Silva. The Jail of the Mists. As time passed, that was the name people gave to the world inside. The creatures trapped inside the miasma wander in a never-ending cycle of death and rebirth, always searching for blood beads to sustain them. Revenants need to have blood.
Okie doke, onions.
Without it, they turn into those creatures we call the Lost. The Revenants who captured you were desperately searching for blood, terrified of losing themselves. It's a common fate these days. But ripples are beginning to form. You cleared the miasma and revitalized the blood spring. Where did you learn to do that?
Io told me.
You've forgotten? Anything you do remember? That's unusual. Losing so much of your memory. I suppose it was the same for her.
She never had
For
any.
now, just take it easy. Make yourself at home.
Okay, so this is the hub and base, and this is the only time where you can run in this place. After this, when you return here, all you can do is walk slowly like that. Oh, it's so annoying. But Alexa, stop. Cool, I can say it again now. Ha. Right. So let's go to quick tour. Alexa, stop. So, in here we got, what have we got? I got an enthralling magazine. There is a mod where you can replace all of those with, like, hentai manga. I could say what? That word's that I'm now banned from saying again. Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Starting now.
I should have made use of the time I had there, but I did not. That was my fault. Right.
It's warm here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Maybe, because there's candles.
Everyone wants to know more about me, but I don't know the answer to any of their questions. All I can remember is that my name is Io.
There we go.
And that my place
Io.
is by your side.
Thank you.
My name... I have no idea what it means.
Doesn't mean anything, it's just a name. And the
I
bandages?
was wounded while I was searching for you. I am not a very capable fighter.
You've got a 10-minute timer set as well. Oh, okay. Right, fair enough. Okay, Princess Sully.
I'm not sure.
Just gonna stop me using that for the entire stream,
One
aren't you?
does what must be done. And for me, that is my mission. To stay at your side.
See, she's so cute.
It seems I can restore the blood code of a vestige's creator from elements left in the vestige. If you find any vestiges, please let me know.
This is her main purpose.
It could be a chance to grant you additional strength.
It is.
It seems if you...
Oh, she's not going to talk to me properly yet. So, you got jukebox here. And about half the music in there is by the Vamps. There's some God Eater 3 music, because there's a lot of crossover stuff. Some God Eater 2, God Eater Burst. Code Vein. There we go. I'm not going to play the music, though, just in case it is copyrighted. Okay, so that's Io. Her job is to restore the memories from the blood vestiges. Then we have Coco. Hi, Coco.
You're an unfamiliar face. Has Louis stuck his head into another pot of trouble? Well, it's none of my business, really. Anyway, I'm Coco, a merchant by trade. Stop by if you need anything.
Thanks.
Sorry, but I'm in the middle of taking inventory. Try me again later if you still need something.
Fair enough. So you got a little mirror there where you can change your clothing again. In here is the bathhouse, which is hilarious. Everyone gets into their bath towels and you sit in the bath, which you can use to look through videos and cutscenes that you've seen before. If you've also died and you don't want to go running back to try and find all of your haze, you can go and take a bath in the hot spring and get half of them back. So it's like, do I want to risk running all the way in there? Like maybe you've dropped like 600,000 haze in the boss room and you're like, oh no, I should have spent them. But I will forever die doing that. Then you can just come in here, auto dress into your bath towel. Yeah, and everyone else is in bath towels. And you just go to sit in the water and be like, here we go. Hi everybody. We're all having a nice time. See, there's Louis in his bath towel. And then we've got Yakumo in his bath towel. Oh look, Coco's joined us now. Hey Io. And my favourite character, we're going to go meet her next. And there's Coco, who wears her hat into the bath. But that's how you watch videos, because you share memories. And also how you get your haze back. Now in here we have bedroom, which doesn't do anything. The little purple lights are interactable things, so you can go here and go, oh look, a note for some season pass stuff. So pre-order things and whatever. Down here is where all of the season pass items are kept. So you've got a little statue there for the Snow White version of Mia. And then we'll grab these, because we can. Harbinger, most high power and unique gifts. And Estrella, the most useless blood code in the entire game. I'll show you why when we get to the missile, because it's just absolutely pointless. Alright, who else we got over here? Alright, so this is Yakum.
All revenants carry some secret with them. Don't do anything funny. I'll be keeping an eye on you until this talk with Louis settles down.
This is his place. This is Louis' place with the bar. And then, hi!
Nice to meet you. If Louis brought you here, there must be some reason, right?
Alright,
I'm
Murisame.
Rin Murisame. I provide the back home support for all the explorers here. It's a pleasure.
It's like in Sword Art
I've got
Online.
my own reasons for why I can't go into
I
combat
like the
with you,
blacksmith.
but I'll provide your weaponry and maintain it for you. Anyway, relax and make yourself at home.
I will. Sell me stuff.
I'm really sorry. I should be able to come and talk to me.
Ugh. So we got all the expansions are here now, which are ridiculously difficult. Boombox. And this guy here, Davis. Talk to me.
There you are. The revenant that Louis sees so much potential in. I'm Davis. I go around for the provisional government as part of the investigation into the depths.
Mini dungeons.
Just as a warning, try not to stir up any trouble.
Yeah, whatever. Missile! So, yeah, oh no, Harbinger, there we go. There is 1 talent on the Harbinger. 1 talent, that's all you get. It deals massive damage in the area around you, but leaves you on the brink of death. That's it. That's all it teaches you. Then you've got the Estrella, which I thought was Mia's blood code when I first played it. She has her own, and I didn't get it till nearly the end of my second playthrough. So annoyed at myself. You get Lightning Spike in there, you got the Berserker, which has got like 5 new talents to learn. It's crazy, but I do need to level up a bit, so we're going to take it up to level 5, which seems reasonable, and then save the rest so I can spend them at the shop. I hope. But now look, I'm going at a plod-ish, right.
The ability to draw strength from experiencing memories, and the power to revitalize blood springs.
Nearly said it.
Both unprecedented. Sorry, but could I get a sample of your blood? We might understand more if we analyzed it. It won't be much, just a small vial, so you won't need to worry about bloodthirst.
Yeah, can I have some of yours in return?
It'll take a while to get the results. Take it easy in the room back there while you wait.
Okay, that's me taking it easy. Louis, give me my blood back. Give me my blood back.
I've done what I can to look into your talents, and I've confirmed something surprising. Revenants have blood types that differ from those of humans. These types greatly affect a Revenant's abilities. However, your blood has no specific type. Or maybe more accurately, your type is broken. Your abilities, and the fact that you have no specific type, might be due to your being what we call a void type. You were able to gain another Revenant's power through a vestige, right? That phenomenon is unique to void types.
I am very curious that if you collect all the others, can you regain your own blood type? Or are one of those 2 that you get from the DLC supposed to be yours?
Supposing you are a void type, there's a test I'd like to perform. Don't worry, I'll get something out of it. I'm going to give you some of my blood. If my theory is
Thanks,
correct,
Louis.
it should act as a medium that will give my power to you.
Thank you.
Well, here goes.
Yeah, just rip his heart out and then chow down on it. Oh wait, no, we can't do that, that would kill him. Prometheus, well balanced for combat but fragile.
Did you go visit Murisame and Coco? They should be ready to do business now.
Thank you. Hey, Coco.
Sorry, but I'm in the middle of...
They're really not. How about Murisame?
I'll take care of all. I should be able to come and talk.
I don't see what I mean. He says I should be able to, but I can't. Yakumo?
All revenants care, don't...
No, none of them actually are ready to talk to me.
Did you go visit weapons? You should, once you've got...
That's really annoying. Right, we'll try to go back here. Save, reset, everybody. I've already spoken to you. Will you stop? Yeah, now she will. Right. So, I want to buy equipment, please.
Thanks to everyone's hard buying something.
To get some of my DLC things. Now say, look, haze needed. 5,000. 5,000. 10. 10. 10. I'll take those. And 100. 10. 100. 100. And 100. I'll take all of those for now. Excellent. Thank you.
What do you want to upgrade?
So you can upgrade any weapons here, but Alexa, stop. There you go. Upgrade any of your weapons by spending haze and using queen metals. Starts off with queen iron, which takes you up to +3. Then you have to use queen steel, takes you to +6. Queen titanium takes you up to +9, and then there's one more that you need to get you up to +10, which is the highest an enhancement can go. Generally pretty good. Once you've found the weapon that you like, well worth upgrading it. And then transforming, you can use specific special metals. So you do this with any weapon you want. And you can start... It reduces the attack power. So you can see on that one the Lost Broadsword Alleviation. Costs 10,000 haze. 1 Prometheus Chrome. Drops the physical base damage by 34. But drops the weight by 8. But that means also your defense drops as well, because the weapon's weakened. Then you got Fortification, does the opposite, makes it heavier, but gives you more attack and defense. Intensification increases the scaling, so that's good with high level weapons. Gifts just ups your base damage. The Devour ups the amount of Ichor that you gain per swing. Fire adds 50 fire damage for the cost of base scaling damage. Ice gives you ice damage. Lightning damage. Venom gives you +20 to venom, so you do every hit adds 20% venom status to an enemy. So if they're weak to it, you just have to hit them 5 times and they're poisoned. So that's one for stun, that one for inhibit, which stops them using special skills, and slow, which slows everything down.
Take care then.
But there we go. So I don't use them, to be honest.
I've got just
I upgrade, but
even the lost. If you want it, I got it.
Yeah, you haven't got what I'm after, sorry. Now, the other thing you can do with all these people is you can exchange by giving them valuable gifts, like noodles and worn tools, coins, pennants. I'm trying to remember who likes these things. And then, when you build up their favour, you gain trading points, which you can use to get their metals for upgrading types, stamps, which you can use in multiplayer chat, and then just random items which are unique to each person. Ah, yeah, yo.
If you could.
You won't talk to me yet? Okay. Have I got time? I might have time to do some more of the next level. If we can get up to the parking garage, it should be pretty
You remember that scene we witnessed at the Vestige? That kind of stuff happens every day here. Silva has taken most of the humans who survived under his protection, so revenants are left to rely on blood beads alone to slake their unending thirst. But, well, nothing in this world lasts forever. The springs started to dry up, and so blood beads grew rarer and rarer. And the order Silva created by levying and distributing blood beads won't last much longer either. The world needs more blood beads. Only then can we strive for fairness instead of petty favoritism. That's why we've been exploring the Jail of the Mists. We're doing research to learn all we can about blood beads. But the miasma has been a real problem. It makes our thirst even worse, so our progress has stalled. Now, though, we have a glimmer of hope. Your power can clear the miasma. If you could help us... well, you'd be drawn into a bitter conflict. Still, the truth is, we don't have a lot of hope without you.
So there you go.
Will you join us?
Badass main character. You are the savior of an entire race.
Thanks.
And here we go again. Don't know why, but that impresses me.
So, it's a done deal? Well then, from now on, you're one of us.
Don't know, the hand animations are good in this. I like it.
Yakumo Shinonome. I'll be looking forward to seeing you in action.
Thanks, Yakumo. See, handshake. And it's just like, have they got the hands the right size?
Let's get right into
Grip's
it.
good.
Here's what's going on.
Physicality.
We're studying blood beads and their springs. We want to know how and when blood beads appear, their cycles for producing beads, and the composition of the beads themselves.
Okay, you dirty man.
We've made a few discoveries. First of all, we found that there are tubes like capillaries running through the earth. We call them blood veins. And so far as we can determine, every single blood spring is located on top of one of these blood veins. Also, after comparing blood beads and blood veins, we now know that they are mostly comprised of the same substances.
In other words, we can safely assume that blood springs always form along blood veins. We think that means there must be a source somewhere, a kind of headwaters for the blood beads. Now that we have you around to clear the miasma, we can investigate the springs and follow the blood veins. And hopefully, find the source. Right?
You managed to find something dirty in what I said, Sage.
We want to check out the old city ruins first. Sorry for the rush, but we should head out as soon as you're ready.
The new version of OPS seems to be struggling with what I'm doing at the moment. Hopefully everything's still coming through okay. Just keep getting a message saying the video buffer's being overloaded. Drop the frame rate. No. Alright, partners. Louis too overpowered. I'm gonna go with Mia. Hey, Tor, thank you very much.
Welcome back, Peachy.
I appreciate it. Glad to be back, my friend. Glad to be back. And it sounds like, yeah, it's okay. Good. Stream's good. I like this. It's good. Right. Anyway, right, we need to go do stuff. I'm gonna go to Outer Crossroads. It's a DLC companion stage. Not supposed to have her yet. She's the girl from the opening movie, the one with the Russian furry hat on and the rifle. But for those that, I think it was either pre-order or with the deal, like the season pass, you can summon a white version of her at like any point in the game. And I prefer having ranged characters and the as partners. I was pre-order that did it. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. But hello, Lightning Fenneke. Oh,
We need to maintain awareness.
Ooh, I got stuff right. So what am I going to do? I lost track of it all. So I waited to play this game until I had unlocked everything.
I'll just keep an eye out while you're busy.
Berserker? Let's go Berserker. And we'll need to put on Thorn? Festive Thorn, maybe? Oh, or the Festive Fang. I don't care about gifts. Yeah, so the Festive Fang, that's pretty cool. I like that. And then we're gonna go with the Blanched Greatsword. Hey! Whales! Phoenix.
Almost a year.
Fair enough. Sorry, like I said, I am partially sighted, and I've just come out of eye surgery a few weeks back, so I'm currently severely sight impaired. So that's an S at the end. Phoenix Got ya, Lightning Phoenix. Nice. Well, thank you very much for coming along. I like it. No, that's a really cool name. It's funny. I read that as an E or an A. Fennec. I was like, Fennec. But Phoenix, nice. No, I like that. But Wheels, yes, thank you very much for the resubscription, my friend, and welcome back to the Samurai Army. Almost a year for you. Yeah, it's close. One more month, man. One more month, and you get that little special badge for saying 12 months, and thank you very much. Right, so, either way, I got a bit more time. We can do this, but this is Mia. She's the pre-order bonus then. Yay, she's so pretty. And very, very useful as a companion.
Oh, you're exploring this area too?
I am.
I'm a merchant of sorts. I wander around selling valuables as I explore. The miasma has gotten pretty thin here lately, eh? I thought it might be dangerous, but it came all the same. I haven't seen a fellow explorer for a while, though. I think we were fated to meet. Take this map of the depths.
Thank you.
I'll be around here for a while, if you want to buy anything.
Thank you. I got the depth. Yep.
As you travel around, you might find fragments of a path. I collect stuff like that. A lot of rare things turn up even in the depths nearby. The lost are too powerful. So if you're headed there, I'd like you to look around for any rare materials. Remember to look at the map I gave you if you need to double check the location.
Right, yeah. It was only yesterday. God knows how long I've played this for. Only yesterday, I discovered that there's a chain of quests from this guy. I've done one or two of them before, but there's some like 6 or 7 parts to it which unlock further parts of the depths, which is needed for mastering a few of the blood codes. I'm so annoyed I didn't come back and check. And what's really annoying is you have to teleport out and then teleport back in. So it's worth constantly coming back here to talk to this guy. And all the other maps, they all have like different side quests. Each time you defeat a boss, you come back to the previous maps and there's more side quests. It's so cool. But yeah, really annoyed at myself because I'm like, I missed out on maximizing the Hermes and I think the Scout codes. And it was purely because I hadn't done this guy's side quest. So annoying. But say, Wheels, you're preloading Elden Ring, so feed is from HD and super rubbish definition for you. Yeah, that'll be because Steam. I'm not going to the depths yet. Oh, ha 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 ha. That can go away. There we go. Reckless Abandon. Oh no, I can only use that with Louis, so that's pointless. Let's put attack up down there. And some... Oof. Although, I might be able to learn a couple more of these gifts from the Berserker. Right. So, Iron Will, sounds good. That took up most of my haze. Awesome. I knew there'd be something there. Iron Will, there we go. Right, let's go, Mia. We've got about half an hour left. I think about half an hour streaming left, so that people can go and get ready for Elden Ring. Because you're the only one that's preloaded. Well, I think most of us have already got it preloaded, Wheels. So if the annoying side is going to be, though, that I reckon 11 o'clock will hit. Oh god, I hate this bit. I hate this. Yeah, 11 o'clock will hit and it won't launch because there's going to be technical problems and the servers will be overloaded, so I won't be able to play till tomorrow morning. But I will be stopping before 11 o'clock so people can try. Now, this is the problem. My computer does not like these little loading areas. So you've got these like narrow tunnels, whether it's caves or buildings or whatever, which are basically the way I think it happens as a game designer. Is I think these are loading areas, so they're designed to be a transition between different environments. The problem being that my computer really hates them and will actually drop.
You can't go ahead on your own.
Can't go ahead on my own. Yes, I can. Somebody said you found it interesting. Is it Total Warhammer 3 unlocked an hour earlier? Nice. That's pretty rare, to be honest. Like most mainstream games, especially ones which have been massive in the streaming circuits, tend to be late. Like I remember, was it Event Horizon's PC launch, and because of the stupid bugs they had, people were waiting for like 3 hours. You could play it, well, you could get into it, but the loading screen was like an hour plus long.
That's something.
Because there was a bug in the code. And then others...
Expectations exceeded.
What was there? Was a game recently that was delayed.
That's
Lost Ark.
You're absolutely vital to our operation. There are more blood springs ahead, but the miasma is blocking the way forward. Do you think you could clear it for us again?
There we go, shaking hands again, constantly.
Thank you. We know where 2 springs are thanks to past expeditions. Let's go have a look at them.
I just want to play the game, come on.
The territory up ahead is teeming with the lost. Watch yourself.
But yeah. So Horizon Zero Dawn, like, you could, watching, like, I tried to play it when it launched. I was like, I've got problems. Maybe it's just my computer. And I was watching other people streaming it. So, like, you know, professional streamers with big gaming rigs. And they were sat there on the same loading screens. And because the first time you loaded the game, it first off, big loading screens. Then it tried to do an auto setup, which again took another 30 to 40 minutes to run. God, here we go. Frame rate dropping to like 1 a second. I think I missed something, so I'm going to go back and check. Oh no, I didn't miss much. It's like a little tiny side layer with an item. Hey, big guy. Now those guys are tough. When you fight them later on, they are really
Map of the
tough.
depths. You should show it to Davis.
Hey, I've got 2 maps. The maps of the depths are like mini dungeons that you complete for like kind of rare items. They're really quick. As you go through the game, you'll unlock more and more, and then they have like the bosses at the end are rehashes of the bosses you've already fought.
I'll
Just
be right there.
harder. Much harder. So, like, the twin boss will actually have an enrage mechanic. Hello? What? Oh. I think it won't let me go back. Fair enough. And then it drops again. Frame rate as it loads in the next area again. Right, yeah, I've been everywhere now, thanks. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! And I don't know why, like, my computer's running this at 60 frames a second the whole time, and then only when I get to these tunnels, it drops. Like, really drops. Oosh. I don't know what I think it's a code optimization thing, or it's because I'm running it off a hard drive rather than solid state. It just, when it loads in the new area, it stutters. I'm way above the requirements for this game, and the whole thing's running on like max settings purely, like for the whole game. It's just when I'm in those tunnels. I'm not going to turn down anything because the rest of the game works flawlessly. It literally is just those tunnels. It's like, look, the rest of the game, it runs pretty much okay. So yeah, I'm not turning down any of the settings. It is purely the tunnels, which is, like I said, I think it's because it's loading in the entire area. Like, there's no loading anywhere in the game. There's no loading screens unless you teleport. I need the other half the PC that the GPU came with. Probably. And did you miss much? No, it was just going through the story, onions. So, yep, we've unlocked the ability to take people's blood codes. We've come to this new area. So it's now time for me to go stab stuff somewhere. It wouldn't let me through that other area though, because there was just a big fog wall. Whereas this, that takes me back down to where the tutorial was. I'm sure I'd just gone backwards there. That's really frustrating. Oh, we've also unlocked a couple of maps for the depths. So there's that. Have I seen any of the Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster? I have not, Tor. I mean, despite the fact that 6 is one of my favourite in the series, I think it's my second favourite one. I've not been interested in the Pixel Remasters. I mean, I've got the original games, and I don't think there's anything wrong with them. So I'm like, yeah, for the price they've been charging, no. I don't know if you managed to look into them, Tor, or are you considering it yourself? Because 6 is like the best one out of the SNES originals. So the Pixel remasters, that one is going to be the best one, I hope. And yeah, it looks like an impractical weapon regardless. Now, this weapon here is, again, it's another one of the... It's like a crossover weapon from God Eater. So, yeah, God Eater, you can recognise that little bit there is where the shield is usually stored in the middle. I wouldn't say it's impractical. This weapon does its job. And you'll see what I mean when I start hitting things with it.
We'll put that to good use.
But yeah, it's a tribute weapon to God Eater, this one. There's 3 of them, and I bought all of them. One of them's the lance-like spear, and then there's one of the short swords, which follows a similar design.
Beautiful sunset.
That is pretty, actually. Thank you for pointing that out, Mia. So, I mean, partners are useful in this game. They say cool things.
Cruises.
Oh. Now, notice there was a voice here.
Huh? Is that really?
That's a Prometheus vestige. Now, Prometheus was the blood code that we got from Louis. And the vestige is one of his memories. So when you go and...
Listen carefully.
Yeah, when you go get that memory tweaked, you get to see some of Louis' history. Look at that. I'd say it's a pretty practical weapon. Considering I'm fighting vampires here, you need something that's going to cleave through them, and that seems to work quite nicely. I would definitely take it. But say, so let's see what you're saying. You're watching Pro Jared play it, and your jaw is on the floor. The soundtrack is amazing. The opera scene is amazing in every version of that game. I mean, even the original version on the Super NES was fantastic. Like, it brought tears to my eyes. But then when they re-recorded it for the PlayStation remake, oh my god, that whole scene is beautiful. Ow! I forgot he has daggers! Stop it. Haha. Nothing else. See, I'm going to explore every nook and cranny. Now, I did discover, horribly, a route through here where you can do things in the wrong order and jump straight into one of the later bosses way early in the game, which gets you killed very early. If I can remember the way, I will go that way and not die, hopefully. Oops. Spinny death. Spinny vampire death. Hi. Oh, I like its rapid response attack. Oh, and the Sunset Swords, lots of them. But yeah, have they added anything new to the opera scene? Or, like, have they actually re-recorded it again? I went to see Distant Worlds, which was the Final Fantasy concert
That looks like the parking garage.
Royal Albert Hall, and when they brought on the Caretta Mezzo, whatever it's called, I don't remember the official name. I don't speak Italian, but yeah, the opera song, and they brought on like the 2 opera singers for it. The whole audience was blown away for it. Look at that, I'm up to 1,000 health now. I feel better. But yeah, full orchestra and sung in English. I'm not sure about it doesn't need a translation, but I'll have to look into it, see what it's like. you need to stay away from there. Yep. That'll be a bit of a quick heal. Oh, anything here? Nope. Oh, but yeah, say hearing the full orchestra playing it alone is worth it. But
It's hard to see where we're going.
although recently I have been getting into quite a lot of like English translated songs. Oh yeah, that's the big mama. Hey mama. Ow. And Weapon Art wins the day. So, like, if anyone's wanting a really good song that's been translated, I can massively recommend a song. It's on Amazon Music, so if you've got Amazon Prime, so you can get it for free. Eternal Snow by Amelie. It's a beautiful song. I put it on loop the other night because I couldn't sleep, and I'll just listen to it over and over again and still not fed up with it. Such a beautiful, beautiful song. It's the opening theme song for... Oh, what's it called? Something to do with the moon. Full Moon no Sagashite. Oh, really nice though. I think it had a minor retranslation for lyrical pacing, but still brilliantly done. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm glad, because if they'd butchered it, or I think we would have had to, you know, destroy something. But there's another vestige here. I can hear it. What the hell?
Hey, what is it? You okay? Yo, Louis. You smell that?
Yeah. Human blood. An escapee?
Now, where did she run off to? Huh? Hey, chumps! What the hell are you doing here?
None of your business.
Oh, really? Then tell me this. Why would scum like you have the sweet stink of a human on ya? The girl belongs to us. Put your paws on our property and your ash. That clear?
Really? It's like a comedy character, that one.
Fresh blood is some powerful stuff. You hanging in there?
Yeah, I've got
So,
a full gas mask.
What's the plan now? We know it's just a matter of time until they find that missing human.
You know the plan.
Hell yeah. Let's hope she hasn't been devoured by horrors yet.
Yeah, I do think that if for some reason they've done a bad job with 6, the fan base would have absolutely crucified Square Enix. I mean, they did anyway with the mobile release. I mean, the last PC release they did was with those horrible mobile graphics. So, yeah, they couldn't risk doing that again. But I wonder if they fixed the font issue, because with the first remasters, the fonts were too small. So people had problems reading them. Oh, I got some new abilities, folks. Dragon Lunge and Royal Hearts. Was there a passive I picked up there? Now, I heard something when we were coming down that ramp, but it could be upstairs, which you can't get to because this door here is locked.
It won't open. Now what?
Fonts are better, but not the original fonts. Okay, well, there's something then, because I think it was with the first Pixel remaster they made everything high res, so the fonts that they released with the first game, no one could read them.
I'm on my way. heart of the city. Now totally
So you found the Amelie version of Eternal Snow. Oh, those two have worked together a lot. Well, you know how much I like Peter Hollins anyway. He's a very good singer. And the Amelie with Peter Hollins did a cover of Weight of the World from Nier Automata. And again, such a beautiful song.
There.
Bit of a scrap, that one, but we made it. I'm so used to playing my main character who literally just walks in and hits them once. So I used to follow Peter Hollins a lot, then went on to a folk phase. Yeah, he ran out of music to do, but he's got back on track now. Does a lot of like medleys with other singers, which I think has helped him out an awful lot. But yeah, the anime one does with Amelie, who I discovered is not only does she do amazing opening song translations, but also is like a voice actress for like a lot of mainstream anime characters, and she also now live streams. So yeah, one of my latest favorite celebrities. Oh, those things suck. A couple of heals, please. Right, here we go. But yeah, a lot of her albums are free as well. So if you're on Amazon Prime, Amazon Music, she has a bunch of albums called Nostalgia. So Nostalgia 1, Nostalgia 2, Nostalgia 3, etc. Which are just like opening songs from different animes. And Nostalgia 3, one of my favorites. Hey, Diamondo-san! Arigato! Thank you.
Welcome back, OG-san.
Hey, you even got my name right. Welcome back, OG-san. Yosh. Well, thank you very much, man. Really appreciate the support, and I am glad to be back. Oi. Oh, that's a lot of... That's a lot. Oh, I didn't mean to do that move. That move used up a lot of Ico. Thanks, Mia. Oof. Oof.
That took some effort.
That did take some effort, and that hurt.
You're low on healing. Do you want to keep going?
Not great for the section we're up to. That patrol there was like a large group, and if you don't fight them, they come round and are really annoying later on.
Take your pick.
But
I'll follow.
They're gonna come back anyway. But yeah, I think, is it this way that I was talking about? Yeah, here we go. Right, this bit.
Enormous.
This pit here is technically where you're supposed to go later on in the game. You can work your way down, there's loads of items on the side, it takes you into the next area, there's like a big boss at the end. I hate that bit. That bit is really hard, but you can do it now. Again, it's something I didn't realise until my third playthrough. And, oh my god. Not easy. Not at all.
That's a marvelous find.
And part 2 of the Hunter Vestige. Oh. Hey, mama.
There.
Oh, I'm so gonna die on this run.
You can't regenerate.
Ow. Ow! No! Triple hammer swing! There we go, I did. Oh, ow, ow. I don't have my recall ability yet either. Thank you very much. Oh, I think it might be time to retreat. No regeneration left, and I took a little bit too much damage. I said my mentality is still... Yeah, that's it. That is my mentality right now. I have Leroy Jenkins through this whole section, mainly because I'm used to playing a character who is very high level, and this character is brand new.
Hey, you've got sharp eyes.
I would have picked that up earlier. So I'm just going to run back to the save point and take a different route. I think this is the way. But yeah, there's one of the blood codes has an
I'll
ability
be right there.
that lets you teleport back to the last missile that you saved at. Which is so useful. It costs 10 Ichor, so it's quite big for some of your physical classes in this. But is it any of these? Have I unlocked it yet? Nope, it's none of these. Nope, I have not found it yet. Right, I want the last Berserker skill, please. And then maybe we can finish off one of the other classes. This is just how I play on this. I prefer to try and learn as many of the skills as possible, because if you get too high a level, you don't get experience to learn the skills. So I unlock the skills and then try to learn them as quick as possible. That's the plan, it's the idea, but whether that happens or not is another matter. Right. Now we're going to do that whole section again. Hopefully this time without dying horribly. Well, we didn't die, but I could have. That was good. I like it when it works.
Put that to good use.
We're not gonna put it to good use because I never do crafting. Sorry, Mia, but I don't. Guys, too obvious. You're just lying down. That's so annoying. No, because that stupid delay.
That's one parade I don't want to join.
No, I want to join this parade. Come on. Oh, that one. Oh, I tried to pull off a silly combo there. Stop playing with the food. Right. Oh, I did not equip my new thing. Balance up. Did I learn a new ability there as well? Precision. Precision's a good one. Alright. I think before we stop this, because I am going to have to stop very shortly, I'm going to show you guys one of the hard bits of this game, which is this bit. Lost Invasion. These yellow, orangey, glowy enemies are harder than the base normal version. Oh, there's the Hunter Vestige. They hit harder, they have more health, more stamina, and they come in large groups. So, easy chance to die here horribly, and I died so many times first time I played this.
And his name is John C.
With a weapon like this, you can believe it. And there we go. You defeat them, you get a condensed lost shard every time, and then they don't respawn. They can respawn if you want them to. And I get so much experience from them that I've mastered the entire class, I think, now. Yeah, I learnt everything. Apart from... Oh, there's one more skill to go. One more skill. And here comes that patrol that will kill me. But it won't this time.
You look pretty confident.
Nice. So I just want to get back to a safe point and stop, because it's nearly time, folks. Okay, come on, we gotta get past this lady. Come on. High. Precision boost. Berserk boost. Thankfully, there's a good stagger stat on here. Oh. And we got it, Nice. And there's Royal Heart unlocks. Nice. Right, I'm going to quickly jump back to Fighter. There was some stuff on here. I'm sure there was new... Was it passives? Did I learn everything for that? Oh, I did. So it's casters what we need to jump on. These weapons don't work. They don't work much anymore. So we'll go for the Sunset Halberd. Although I've got a +1 Bardiche in there, which is not better. Okay. This is one of the other God Eater weapons.
You have to use every tool you have, right?
This is not. This one's from in the game. Okay, run back and save point. Run back and save point. Oh, spinny death. So like I said earlier, like every weapon in this, even if it's the same type of weapon,
Are you okay?
has its
Remember that you're low on healing.
own fighting style. Right, this way. Got it. But say you were watching LRR play a WWE game a couple of years ago. John Cena glitched out during his intro and was invisible. You could see him. His time. You couldn't see him. His time was beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, that's cheating though. So John Cena cheated. He went on invisibility mode. How are you supposed to fight back against someone who's invisible though? There are ways. I've seen it.
You can't go ahead on your own.
Yeah, I can. Alright, okay, so being the fact the time is 10 to 11 here and Elden Ring is supposed to launch in the next 8 minutes, I feel like this is probably a logical place for me to finish up for today. I do want to say a really big thank you for everybody who has welcomed me back to streaming. It has been great getting back into this. I don't think I'm going to do my Friday night streams for a while. Until my vision comes back, I can't do anything with lots of text in it. Like you're seeing this, like the writing's huge and it's mostly action based anyway, everything's voice acted. But I will try on Sunday afternoon for some Final Fantasy 13, because a lot of that's voice acted, so should be able to try that. So, for those of you who are going to be playing some Elden Ring tonight, I hope you guys have a really good time. I've heard nothing but great things from everybody who's had preview copies, and yeah, I'm not totally jealous of all the other streamers that were given preview copies and have just been at this all day. But, hey, kudos to them. I'll probably end up playing it in the morning. I doubt I'll be able to stay up late enough for this. But again, a big, huge thank you for those who have dropped by, who've welcomed me back. Really appreciated it. And they say, Diamond, good night, enjoy Elden Ring. A big excited release is the Stream Deck. Oh, the Steam Deck. Have you got one pre-ordered, Diamond? If so, enjoy it. Again, I've seen some really good stuff from like reviews and stuff like that, like the games that it's able to handle. And, oh, what else is that's coming out tomorrow along with it? Death's Gambit is coming out tomorrow as well. So I'm like, I'm looking forward to it. And you can't see the point of the Steam Deck. Dude, not having to sit at a PC to play PC games. Absolutely amazing. I do most of my gaming from a comfortable armchair, so yeah, that's what the Switch is for. But yay! But yeah, Eden, thank you very much for coming along. If you guys have enjoyed this, hopefully going to pick this up on for Thursdays for the next few weeks, and then I will get back to Dark Souls once I'm able to see. But yeah, but thank you everyone. I'm just going to save and do the quick thing here. I'm not going to raid anybody, because again, anyone that I would raid is either... Oh, well, actually we'll see. Should we see who's on? But most people, I think, are either going to be playing Elden Ring or not. Not streaming at this point. So we'll have a quick gander, actually. Let's see who's on. Who's on? Is anyone on so I can drop a raid? Because I haven't had to do this for a long time. We got some, yeah, of course, Mioni's playing Elden Ring. We've got usual Dead by Daylight, Bloodborne people preparing for it. Yeah, but none of my usual crew are on at the moment. So I think I will just wish you all a very, very good night. And yeah, I will hopefully see you all on Sunday. But yeah, it's the point of the Steam Deck wheels. It's not playing as a console, it's playing as a PC. But I thought, yep, have a good night, everybody. And like I said, it's been great to see you all, as best I can anyway. And hopefully catch some of you on Sunday. Let's have a great weekend. Look after yourselves. Take care. Be safe. Be kind to each other. And 気をつけてね. Bye bye.